Welcome! We have quite a variety of today's lineup of news stories. So stay tuned and let's discuss. You know how much we love heartwarming news for the opening section, and this show is exactly that. Have you ever traveled with your parents? I don't mean just going places, but really connecting with them. After seeing this, you might feel inspired to do the same. Hyori's latest travel show is about to premiere, and it's all about warmth and connection. Titled, Mom, Do You Want to Go on a Trip With Me? This show follows Hyori as she embarks on a journey with her mother for the very first time. Surprisingly, they've never traveled together, not even within their own country, let alone abroad. When Hyori was young, her parents were busy, and later, after debuting at the age of 19, she was occupied with her career. Recently, her father's illness kept them from traveling together. This show promises to touch viewers by exploring the complex, yet loving relationship between a mother and her daughter. The show is brought to you by the team who worked with Hyori on Hyori's Homestay and Camping Club. The producers expressed hope that the program would encourage other daughters to seize the chance to travel with their mothers. Filming took place at 2 destinations in Korea that Hyori's mother had always wanted to visit. A teaser trailer shows Hyori and her mother happily walking hand in hand through sunny and rainy streets, capturing the essence of their journey. At the end, Hyori asks, "Mom, do you want to go on another trip?" How sweet is that? We'll definitely be tuning in. Will you? And here's some more heartwarming news, as 17 is using their influence for a good cause. 17, in partnership with UNESCO, has opened 2 community learning centers in East Timor, aiming to provide education for marginalized students. These centers will offer 300 underprivileged children annually the opportunity to receive literacy education, learn languages such as Korean and English, and gain sewing and computer skills. This initiative is part of the Going Together campaign, which has been ongoing since August 2022. 17 launched the campaign to raise awareness about the significance of education. The band allocated a portion of their profits from their world tour to support education in Malawi. At the 13th UNESCO Youth Forum held in Paris, France last year, 17 emphasized the importance of education in their speech. In the meantime, the band continues to soar in success, with their latest track, Maestro, securing more music show win. Their best album achieves remarkable success on US Billboard charts, and their Follow Encore tour in Korea and Japan selling out like hotcakes. Great job, 17! And speaking of tour, get ready to be thrilled, because IDOL has just announced their world tour. On May 13th, the Super Ladies revealed the dates for their 2024 world tour named IDOL, which will take them to more than 14 cities. Starting off in Seoul on August 3rd and 4th, IDOL will then journey to Hong Kong, Tokyo, Tacoma, Oakland, Anaheim, Houston, Rosemont, Belmont Park, Taipei, Bangkok, Macau, Melbourne, and Sydney. Is IDOL coming to a location near you? The chaotic airport mob continues, as Kim Ji-won found herself caught in a crowded mess. At one point, she had to shout, "You're squeezing me!" amidst the tangled crowd. Kim Ji-won, who recently gained a lot of love and praise for her role as Hong Hae-in in the popular drama Queen of Tears, arrived at Incheon Airport on the 15th after finishing her overseas schedule. However, she was taken by surprise when the airport became chaotic due to the large number of fans. Videos of the frenzy at the airport quickly spread online, grabbing the attention of many. Fans rushed towards her with cameras, flowers, letters, and gifts, some even asking for heart gestures for their cameras. Despite looking visibly startled, Kim Ji-won managed to navigate through the crowd with the help of security guards. She repeatedly urged fans to be careful and watch their backs. At one point, she had to shout, "You're squeezing me!" as the crowd became too much to handle. However, the situation didn't improve much, and she continued to accommodate the fans until she boarded her vehicle. As the video of the chaotic scene circulates online, both netizens and fans express concern. There's a growing demand for her agency to increase security measures. These airport mobs are becoming more common. Do you believe it's time to implement regulations for crowd control, or should interactions of this nature with fans be prohibited altogether? What are your thoughts on this situation? Moving on, here's another fans interaction that needs better regulation. A recent incident involving ILLIT member Wonhee deleting malicious comments during a live stream has raised concerns about the amount of slander the group faces. In light of the ongoing conflict between HYBE and its subsidiary Adore, NEWJEANS and ILLIT have found themselves caught in the middle. ILLIT in particular has been labeled as NEWJEANS copycats since their debut, and this criticism has intensified amidst the feud between HYBE and Adore. During a live stream on May 15th to celebrate their 50th day since debut, while other members were engaged in conversation, Wonhee was seen continuously interacting with her phone. Although she occasionally nodded and responded, her focused attention on her phone drew viewers' notice. Speculations arose among netizens that Wonhee was deleting live-streamed malicious comments, prompting various reactions. Some fans expressed sympathy for ILLIT, emphasizing that the members are innocent victims caught in the crossfire of adult disputes. However, others raised skepticism, suggesting that the situation might have been staged for attention. They pointed out certain unusual aspects, such as Wonhee's positioning in the livestream and her interactions with others before receiving the phone. Comments from skeptical viewers questioned whether ILLIT was trying to portray themselves as victims and whether the entire situation was a publicity stunt. What are your thoughts on this situation? Now, let's talk about NEWJEANS. NEWJEANS continues to make waves with their influence, especially with their recent collaboration with the British Museum. The British Museum explained that people can now tune in as the members talk about some of the most exciting and beautiful objects in the museum, from the bronze head of Roman Emperor Hadrian to a rare Korean moon jar. Visitors can explore art descriptions narrated by NEWJEANS members using the museum's official app. NEWJEANS also made history by performing at the Gunjungjeon Hall in Gyeongbokgung Palace, marking them as the first K-pop girl group to perform at this prestigious venue. Gunjungjeon, South Korea's national treasure, once served as a pivotal ceremonial space during the Joseon dynasty. The rarity of public performances within its vicinity underscores the significance of this occasion. The decision by the Cultural Heritage Administration to open Gunjungjeon for NEWJEANS performance reflects their leading role in the K-pop scene. They're the second K-pop group, after BTS, and the first K-pop girl group to take center stage at Gunjungjeon, with the broadcast reaching 142 countries via KBS World. However, amidst these milestones that further prove NEWJEANS' popularity and impact in K-pop, there is a concerning report. On May 13th, an unnamed parent of a NEWJEANS member spoke with Ilgan Sport and disclosed that HYBE was planning on putting NEWJEANS on a long hiatus. In the interview, the parents explained that after Minheejin's explosive press conference, they and 3 other members' parents went to HYBE to see if they could mend the relationship between HYBE and Adore. The parent mentioned, HYBE CEO Park Ji-won says that after the Tokyo Dome event, he planned to give NEWJEANS a long vacation. I didn't ask how long the break would be, but at that moment, CEO Park said, "It usually takes about 1.5 years to recruit a Grammy-winning producer, but we'll try to do it as quickly as possible." So, when we came out, the moms were saying to each other, since he said it takes 1 year, 6 months to recruit a Grammy-winning producer, and he's trying to do it as quickly as possible, does that mean the hiatus will be about that long? Consequently, Korean netizens have voiced concerns that HYBE might enforce a hiatus for NEWJEANS equivalent to military service duration, which is around 18 months, potentially leading to a gradual discontinuation of the group's activities. It seems a bit too long for a hiatus, isn't it? When Ilgan Sports reached out to HYBE about the parents' allegations, HYBE acknowledged that they were planning a hiatus, but claimed it wasn't out of malicious intent. They clarified that after idols promote, they are typically given a hiatus, after which they come back and promote diligently. What are your thoughts on this situation? Now let's dive deep into the disturbing reality of K-pop diet culture, where idols undergo extreme and unrealistic dieting methods to conform to the sky-high beauty standards. Or, check out these must-watch videos you might have missed. Subscribe now and don't let these fascinating stories pass you by.